In the world of professional golf, there exists an elite club filled with legends, household names, rising stars. A club where membership is earned yearly with time, sweat, dedication. This week, 50 players will gain entry into this exclusive fellowship. The top 25 from the regular season have already secured their spots. Another 25 spots up for grabs here this week. Some dreams will be realized. Others will have to wait another day. Who will be next to join the likes of Jason Duffner, Grant Snedeker, and Keegan Bradley as the next great Web.com Tour graduate? EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present opening round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. This is the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. Pressure-packed environment, 50 PGA Tour cards are up for grabs. Frank, this is a great day for golf, and the conditions here at Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, look to be really good.
Rich, scoring conditions are absolutely optimal today. Expect to see a lot of low numbers.
Back over now to the fourth. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, Frank, what's the key to generating some momentum?
Just hitting good shots. I know it sort of sounds like the old cliche, but plenty of opportunities. A few 10, 15-foot putts start going down. This round will change dramatically.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Frank, you always talk about it. Don't compound the mistakes. Here we are, another shot from the rough.
And this one no easier than the one he's just hit.
Frank, that was a pretty tough lie out of the rough there.
It made that actually a little easier than what it really is. It's too easy to try and bite off more than you can chew. So give him a pat on the back for that.
Back to the fairway. Pretty good shot right there. Getting set now over the putt. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. So, two over par for the round. Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're long or short hitter. The long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Short hitters really play at that bunker down the left. 320 run out.
Good tee shot, good lie. Now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. This is the second shot at the par 4. Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
What he calls this is way too much.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
And setting up here in the rough. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Now to the fifth.
This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
It's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And into the thicker stuff.
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out. Second shot.
He'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
His swing didn't quite look right on that one. Rich, after you've already made one mistake in the rough, there's a chance he's going to make another.
Just trying to get it back out into the fairway and not make a big number. NASA, we have a splashdown. Not what you wanted to hear, but this is the 5th shot after the ball went into the water.
So Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet. Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. You can see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
Well, once you hit double the par, it's time to just pick up and move on.
Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for two reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Third shot, looking for a good one. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That had to really hurt Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, let's test his middle.
Just a little tap in here. Bit unfortunate, loses the shot here with that bogey. Frank 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s, justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is the longest of the 4 par 3s, plus it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front. It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face. So it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
These putts keep the round together. Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. This for him would be one drop shot. Frank, they didn't have any openings at EA Sports Basketball because, I mean, this is just brutal to watch. Well, not an especially good start to the tournament, Frank, through one round. They might be in jeopardy of missing the cut.
They have to remember right now it's just one round, and they are, as you were saying, in the outside looking right in at the moment. But you never know. I've seen golf tournaments won from further back than this.
EA Sport Web.com Tour proudly present second round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. It's the second round of the Web.com Tour Championship, fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. We saw a lot of great golf on day number one, but as we inch closer, Frank, with those 50 PGA Tour cards up for grabs, that pressure begins to ratchet up.
It would have to, Rich, with that golden ticket come the end of this week, and that's a chance to play on the PGA Tour. But for the time being, let's look at the way they're playing right now. We are seeing some players play at the top of their game.
Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot from trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple two-shotter.
This is the second shot, the par 4. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like he was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just too many pars. Frank, this isn't a hole that sort of jumps out at you the way, say, 17 does.
Yeah, a lot of times people will just sort of gloss over it, but anytime you get a par 4 into 400 yards, it's a great opportunity. But once again, a positional hole. Take advantage of it.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, now the second shot here at hole number 6.
Yeah, not overly long, but be very aware of these palm trees that are short. Many shots caught those trees coming into this green.
Look out, this could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seem to baby it.
Ball sitting down here in the rough, digging in.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the T-ball landing in the rough. Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. All right, now another shot from the rough. Frank, it has been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey. Seventh hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those three little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
You can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Just wants to hit about an inch behind the ball.
Well, that's the best that was going to be on the fringe.
Not too bad. Solid play, heart of the green. Frank, you know full well, this can be a humbling game.
And an embarrassing game.
TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye, Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. Here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why it's a very narrow entry to this green, it's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole. Our computer gives us 23 feet, Rich.
Little redemption chance here, had bogey yesterday. Pretty good effort right there. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least one shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the easiest way to put that. He knows it.
Going to tap out on this hole for the week. Another bogey on this hole. Not too bad. He gives one back. Frank, I think this is one of the most fascinating holes on the golf course. The 583-yard par 5 ninth hole.
With technology now, a lot more players can reach this par 5 and 2. Gone are the days where it was a true three-shotter. But I remember when Sergio Garcia hit that 3-wood from, what was it, 270, 280 yards? Still one of the best shots I've ever seen.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Well, made perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Frank, as we watch the Web.com Tour Finals, anyone in particular you think could be a breakout star, someone like a Keegan Bradley who jumped right out onto the PGA Tour and won the PGA Championship in his first ever start in a major?
Well, this player that I'm looking at right now, yes, and I mean you out there. Look at that. A prodigy since the age of 2. A lot of people in the golf world have just been waiting for you to finally get to this point. And, well, time for me to watch, time for you to play.
That's how it's done, right there. What an approach shot. Now this for birdie. Went away with a bogey on the previous round. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. He's made it. Frank, now at the ninth, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Back down now to hole number 6. Early in the round, still holding steady, even par on the day.
It's got that feel it could go either way here. Next few holes will probably tell us which way.
Frank, the Skins game was played at PGA West Stadium course many years ago. 1987, Lee Trevino did something that really stood out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. To make a hole-in-one anywhere is obviously something to be remembered. But when you do it on TV, national TV, and on a hole like 17, Alcatraz, all the way across the water, everybody complained about how hard the golf course was, and Trevino gives it that little bang, little cut, bang, in it goes, one. Trevino could play any golf course, no matter how hard it was.
It was a one that was worth $175,000, $175,000. That won him the carryover skin in the skins game.